welcome back to Next Video. Today we're hopping into episodes 7 and 8 of the first season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And last couple episodes, I liked them a little bit better. I felt like the shenanigans weren't as crazy and that Amy wasn't such a kiss ass. And so I was like, you know what? I'll take it. Like, some of the main characters I find like kind of taxing, but like I like enough characters to where I'm into it. And I get the feeling by what people have said is that it's very similar to like The Office or Parks and Rec, where the first season is very iffy, but like once you get into it and they find their stride, it like launches it into the stratosphere. Like, it's so good. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to go on this journey. It's not that I don't like it. It's just some of it I'm like, I don't find that funny. And I'm like, okay. But I do have an open mind, and I am excited to hop into these next 2 episodes of this show. And I hope they're good, and I hope they're funny, and I hope we get to share a lot of laughs together. So if you want to see the full unedited and cut reactions to these episodes or any of the other episodes to this series or any of the other series, I also have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I am doing right now. We also have all of Smallville, all of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. We also have One Tree Hill, Lucifer, Chuck. I got a whole smorgasbord over there, so please go ahead and check it out. The link will be in the description below. Or if you want to wait until they appear here on YouTube, that's cool. Just be sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to help grow the channel so I can get these videos on YouTube faster. So that means I don't have to work as much. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, no? Anyway, yeah. So I'm ready to hop into this episode and have a few laughs. I know Grogu's ready. So let's get into it. This is episode 7 of the first season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, 48 hours. Let's go.
Hey, Captain. Got a second?
It's Captain.
What did I say?
Captain? Like Captain Crunch?
All right, but to be fair, Captain Crunch was a war hero and the primary male role model in my house growing up, so...
No.
Anyways, Cap 10, you know that
Thank
jewelry
you.
store robbery? Dustin Whitman. I put him in Rikers 2 years ago. He just got out, and the crime scene matches his MO perfectly.
Well, let's see what kind of physical evidence they turn up. and
We
then
need
can
evidence,
talk
though.
about it.
Yeah.
Actually, that's Dustin Whitman.
You already arrested him with insufficient evidence. By law, we have 48 hours to find that evidence, so we have to let him go.
Correct.
You just started the clock.
Yep. Great. And hence the title.
Whoa, Detective Santiago.
Oh, well, damn. All right, hey, girl.
Well, I think...
Is this why you were getting makeup tips from the prostitute in the holding cell?
Just wanted to know how she got such smoky eyes. Turns out it was an STD rash.
Detective Peralta's made a caller in the jewelry store.
Got it.
Jakey.
So we have the next 48 hours to fix his mistake.
What evidence did you have when you arrested this guy?
The
None.
ironclad stuff. Dustin.
Well. It isn't Joe Peralta.
Ha 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 ha. What?
Case closed.
So cancel your plans. We're here until this is over.
Damn it, Peralta.
Oh, I know everyone's mad at Peralta for ruining their
Correct.
weekend.
Yep. But that's
What?
it.
That was
No.
it.
Yeah.
I was just demonstrating for Detective Peralta what a fact is.
Nice.
I'm not tired. Why would you think I was tired?
Maybe that. Did he just like hold himself up
I
like
ended up doing 25 minutes of sleep chin-ups on muscle memory alone.
chin
Tired
ups?
Terry still gets after it. That's all I'm saying.
Apparently, like damn, that's impressive. Like that's goals.
Which pie's better?
Yeah, these would like better mine or roses.
You know, I haven't been either place yet.
Why is your eye twitching? Charles, I know what's going on. You've tried both pies. You know mine is better. But you're scared to tell Rosa because you're into her.
It's not true. Okay, I don't even like food.
See you at your trial. You in prison. Me meeting Regis Philbin. You in prison.
Right.
You in prison.
Got,
you in
okay,
prison.
no, we got it. Yeah.
I got all the time in the world.
No, you actually have 48 hours. I know the law.
Boom.
Nah.
Is that a nightgown?
That's mine. It's a t-shirt from my fat phase.
At first you don't succeed, try again.
You know what I mean? Buy anything that fits. A lot of fat guy clothes have racist overtones.
Okay, I'm gonna go take another crack at Whitman.
You've been in there like 5 times. What are you gonna do? Annoy him into talking?
Ha ha. 2, 3, 4.
Yep, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Didn't work.
Good thing I didn't reschedule my date for tonight. We're never leaving here.
Well, maybe that's a good thing, you know? Saved you from another lame internet date with some lame guy named Dirk or Margarine.
He's not
What?
lame,
No.
okay? He has a human name. And I'm not telling you what it is because you'll look him up and make fun of him.
I can't believe you
Correct.
think so little
Yes.
of me that you would just automatically assume. Is it Luke Mueller? Reschedule for tonight. I promise I will get us out of here in time.
Fine, I'm holding you to that.
Where's he taking you?
Dinner and a movie.
I think the perfect first date doesn't feel like a first date at all because you've known each other for a few years, maybe even worked together, and in one night you're laughing, and then all of a sudden it's like blammo, kissing.
For me, cheap dinner, watch basketball, bone down.
So pretty much the same as what I said.
None of the partial. If he did it, he didn't leave
No.
any prints.
I brought 2 pies.
Of course.
Girls could try them and tell us which one is better. How fun is that?
So fun.
Yay.
Great.
Yum.
I've got these overtime forms for you to.
Are you stifling a yawn?
No, sir.
No,
I'm
not
sorry.
at all. No.
I'm fine. I filled this out. I just need you to.
No, go home. Go home.
6 out of 12.
Out of 12, why?
For the 12 components of food satisfaction: salty, sweet, sour, bitter, umami, odor, sound.
Sound. Come on, Charles. Try her
Sound?
nasty pie.
Oh, wow. That's the best pie I ever had.
Yeah, let's go, Brewster. What? Let's go.
If you want to know which restaurant has better pies, you can't just have one guy try one pie from each place. Everybody needs to try all the pies
There.
from both
Oh,
places.
hell yeah. There you go. Okay, gotta do a tally board. Let's go. Let's
Debit
go.
card statement. You were at a parking meter 2 blocks from the jewelry store an hour before the robbery.
You found out about my wife. We both have cards because we share a joint account because we love each other.
You're incapable of love, and I'll prove it. Oh, I'm very tired.
I
Really?
want my lawyer now.
You have changed. You used to go straight to prison.
Did Whitman talk?
Oh,
Wow.
he talked all right.
But you do have to sleep, and that's an order.
Can't sleep without my whale songs.
Terry, I've seen this before. Problems at home, so you stay late at the job. But that only makes it worse.
My brother-in-law's in town, and we do not get along. He thinks I'm
There you
weak.
go. What?
Let me get that for you.
Oh,
Tiny
Okay, so that-
pickles. He makes me feel so small.
he's gotta be like 7 foot,
Yes, sir.
7'5" or
Grown
some
man.
shit. Like, damn.
I'm sorry about the whole pie blow-up thing. You're right. The Flatbush Diner pie is awful.
Thank you.
It's just, I want Rosa to like me.
All right, do whatever you want, but most women don't really like it when dudes lie to them. Except
That's
for me,
true.
Yeah, there's good news and there's bad news. The bad news is my saltwater taffy place was closed.
Oh.
And the good news?
Whitman's alibi checked out. Security footage from
How's
court
that good
shows he was
news?
there.
That's bad news.
Right. That is bad news. Sorry, it's on me.
No, Detective Scully, it's on Peralta.
No, Captain. That's on Santiago.
But how?
It's still on me.
See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Like,
It's not good.
we'll talk about at the
He is
end,
furious.
but
Because you need to go home and change for your date.
What?
I called Handsome Luke. I explained the weekend was entirely my fault, partially, and he wants to go out with you tonight.
Thanks, Peralta.
Put a statue of Jake Peralta right in the middle of the dance floor.
First off, that's a terrible threat. I would love to have a statue of myself. in the
right,
middle
be
of the
like,
dance floor.
that's exactly
Second.
what he wants. Yeah.
Do me a favor, take a look at this picture and tell me what you see. That's right. It's you and your old cellmate, Marcus.
Ah, Soul Patch guy.
Again, outside the jewelry store. The two of you planned this together in prison. Oh, man, I can't believe he caught us. Of course he did. Peralta is the best. Oh, thanks, Reg.
That's enough.
Yeah, I got to work on my Regis. Anyway, see you in jail, Whitman.
Hey, Rosa,
Oh, there you
the
go.
Flatbush Diner's pie is terrible. It's inedible.
So you were lying?
I
What the
mean-
hell?
Crust isn't any better. It's fancier, but it's all bells and whistles. Desserts don't need to be clever. They just need to be good. This
Okay, what you
is the
got?
best pie in New York City.
Oh, what we got?
From Argos Bakery, founded 1910.
Oh,
Recipe
damn, okay.
Unchanged. Taste it.
Damn it, this is amazing. This pie is so good, I hate it.
You just graduated pie school, bitches. Sorry I said bitches. I'm just really worked.
What? Let's go.
Drinks on me. Who's in?
Everyone's tired, Peralta. Just want to go home.
Yeah, but I have to prove I'm not selfish, so I don't care what they want. That sounded bad.
Yeah, you sound awful, dude. Like,
I'm glad I found you. There's been a development in the Russian mob case.
Oh?
Yeah, a killer has been spotted in a warehouse down by the canal.
So you want me first through the door, sir?
Oh, it's just you. The SWAT team is on another call, so you'll have to do it alone.
Hey, I'm not gonna be able to make dinner tonight. Hey, no, do you think? Do you think?
yeah, let's go. All right.
I'll never forget it.
I like it.
Good night, Terry.
Night, Terry. Night,
Not
Terry.
a doctor. Shh.
All right. Well, that was episode 7, and now we are on to episode 8, Old School.
Just too much. We gotta get those shoes out of here. How much time do we have?
Scully ate his pot pie 30 minutes ago, so we probably got 10 minutes left on this nap. 12 if he's turkey tired.
Oh, they got this down, baby. You got this down. Come on. No. Get the shoes. It's that bad. It's that bad.
Let's send these shoes to hell. Yeah, it just smells worse than before.
Oh God. Oh God.
Whoa, why are you here before me? Am I asleep?
I am early because Jimmy Brogan is here today. Jimmy Brogan wrote The Squad about badass New York cops in the 70s. It's the best book I've ever read, and I've read 15 books.
50 books is not a lot. Wait, you said 15?
Yeah, 15. Yeah, 15.
The Squad. Mr. Brogan, I am a huge fan of your book. Would you mind signing my copy?
I'd love to. It's always nice to meet a fan.
Mr. Brogan is writing an article about how Brooklyn detectives have changed in the 35 years since the Squad.
Today we're gonna work on our courtroom demeanor.
Pass.
You're testifying in an aggravated assault case tomorrow. The DA is worried about how you present yourself on the stand.
Why? I'm fine on the stand. Look, I'll make this real simple so even these dum-dums can understand. Man did crime.
She's great on the stand.
Threatening the stenographer.
This is an important case. You need to do well.
Oh, good God. Why do you smell like an ashtray?
Oh, sorry, Mom. It's the only way I can cope with the stress of the job.
Oh, gross. Ew. Ew. No. Let me not. No.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. No, smoking is the worst, and like I cannot stand the
Got
smell.
it.
Like it's
Boring mumbo jumbo.
Well, you could think of the algorithm as a boot, and the IP address is some poor slob's skull.
We used to call guys who bragged about sitting around all day hair bags. Do me a favor, wake me when your shift is over.
That is amazing.
Dude, I want to do that. Can I do that? You just like
you
and fall asleep.
Fine.
That'd be nice.
How do I get these morons to like me? Don't call them morons.
Good instinct.
Hey, don't be afraid to smile.
Always make good eye contact. You gotta blink.
But don't blink too much.
Or too fast.
I think the bigger worry is slow blinks.
Don't blink too fast or too slow or too much or too little.
I know how to blink.
What?
You know how many favors back and forth that you're trying to give me one?
Why do you idolize that man and the time he wrote about?
Because the 70s were amazing.
Diaz or Santiago never would have made detective, and an openly gay man like me, I never would have been given a command. There were very few black detectives. Did I ever tell you what my first day on the job was like?
Hello, I'm Raymond Holt.
Are you here to turn yourself in?
Rude.
Yeah, that's right. But the guys
Rude.
Brogan...
Some of them were just Brogan's drinking buddies.
Sir, that is a brilliant idea.
It wasn't an idea, it was a scathing indictment of your personal hero.
Yeah, 6 of 1.
And why don't you tell me some of your stories?
Because I got some stories that'll make training day look like Super Troopers.
Hey, Super
No,
Troopers
he
was
meant
awesome,
2 bottles.
along with Training Day.
And yeah.
How was your night of old school drinking? Pretty hungover?
Very.
Turn off your mouth, siren.
Here are the texts I got from you last night. Best night ever. Why Scotch burns so good.
What?
And lastly, a picture of you on the subway platform eating Chinese chicken salad with no shirt on.
Great.
Well, last night was awesome.
What?
We had an epic night
Really?
of bonding that I will never forget.
I think you already forgot it.
Throw it! I wonder
Oh my
if Brogan's okay. He's 65 and drank 2 bottles of scotch. He might be dead.
He looks fine.
Oh my
Morning,
God.
kid. How you doing?
Oh jeez.
so
He's
good.
fine. Oh
Feels great.
shit.
I definitely-
He's gone.
Oh, my whole body has dry mouth.
I've been really
Perfect
hungover.
place
I've
for
never
our
been
second
that
lesson.
hungover.
Courthouse wardrobe. My wife and Charles's mom donated some clothes.
Oh
look like our
my
CEO.
God.
So
Like
it's
from the 80s. A
That's actually my
better.
wedding suit.
There you go. Okay. There you go. Yep.
My grandpa was an old school cop.
What?
This was his hangover cure. raw egg yolks.
Oh.
You look like a corpse we just pulled out of the river.
Wrong. I look like a cool rock star who OD'd in his own pool. Big difference.
So I assume
That's
you're not
exactly
too hungover
what
to do some work?
happened.
And that's not a hangover cure.
What, that? It's just some protein for my guns. I drink one every morning before I lift.
Oh.
Ah,
No. No.
so good.
You should drink it all. For your guns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
It's just like fitness, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Someone posted the stolen card numbers online from this IP address.
Not bad. You found the pattern.
All right, let's aspirin up and roll out.
Yeah, it's gonna take him a while.
Hello? Mike Halbrook, NYPD, open up.
Put your head through the door.
No. Yeah, there you go. Let's go.
I was gonna take him out myself, but ladies first, so.
Relax, kid. Being too hungover to chase a perp? That's a classic old school move. So many good quotes. Especially
Oh
about hope.
no.
Cops are usually afraid to go.
Detective Diaz, would you please tell the court exactly how you were involved in this case?
I caught Mr. Ladd physically beating his boss with a fax machine. Most of his cheek was caved in. His head was in a blood fountain.
I'm sorry, is this a reason to you, Miss Diaz?
Are you all right?
She's like having a seizure.
Holt would
Yeah.
rather I wear a tie than solve a case. Holt cares more about catching clerical errors than catching bad guys. Holt is way too ridiculous. He wasn't supposed to quote me. I was off the record the whole time.
You sure about that?
I'm going on the record. Jake Peralta can dance. I'll fix it. Brogan's a cool guy. We're friends now. I'll just talk to him. Awesome dude to awesome dude.
Of course I'm nervous.
Problem is that you're nervous. That's where Charles Boyle lives, baby. I can help. You just need to go to your happy place.
What's that?
For me, I just imagine I'm slurping up the world's longest piece of linguine. Pesto. Carbonara.
Great.
Okay.
Now I'm starving.
Right? Like I'm getting hungry now. Like that pasta sounds delicious.
I know I hit it incredibly well, but I was pretty drunk when I said that stuff. So, any chance you wouldn't print it?
Wait, you said you were going on the record.
I was clearly not in control.
Right.
You should
Kind of feel like you're being unfair here.
feel like. Listen to her, Suzanne Summers over here. Talk like a man.
All right, I will talk like a man. You got me drunk and took advantage of me.
I mean, true.
What are you gonna do about it?
Hey, how'd it go with Brogan?
Perfect. Except I punched him in the face and made everything a billion times worse.
Of course you did. Of course you would.
I think I know what happened.
Well, to be perfectly candid, no one cares what you think. Do you actually know anything, or are you just guessing?
Oh no. Give it to him. Give it to him. Let's go, girl.
Your
Let's
client
go.
instigated the fight.
There
and
you
I'm
go.
happy to tell you why.
Let's go.
You punched Jimmy Brogan? What were you thinking?
I was thinking that I needed to protect this precinct.
Every time I think you might make a decent detective, you go and pull something like this.
I thought I could handle my Brown.
Go home. You got the rest of the day to put your head on straight. He assaulted Jimmy Brogan.
Yeah, but that caveman kind of had it coming, don't you think? Oh, he didn't tell you.
Tell me what?
No.
Never mind.
No.
If Jake didn't tell you, he must have had a reason. It's not my place.
I'm disappointed in you, Santiago. I thought you and I were close.
I know you're manipulating me, but I love
Correct.
it, and I will tell you anything.
For the record, I know that Holt is a stickler, but he's actually a really good cop.
Well, don't worry about it. We're friends. You don't have to stick up for that homo.
I really wish you had just said that.
What, homo?
Oh.
Thank you, Santiago.
Diaz, you did it. They found him guilty on all charges.
Well, his advice worked.
So,
What
where's
was that?
your happy place?
I'm in a cabin in the middle of nowhere. Inside it's just me and that stupid, slimy defense attorney.
There you go.
Beating the hell out of him.
There you
Put the
go.
dining room table
There
over
you
his head,
go.
and I rip off his arm. And shove it where the sun don't shine. And I reached on
She's
his
so
throat
dark. I love
and
it.
shake it.
The new face of the NYPD is perfectly embodied by Brooklyn's own Jake Peralta, who cowers behind his desk all day like the true airbag that he is.
You can ignore that garbage, Santiago. Jimmy Brogan wouldn't know a legit cop if he punched him in the face.
3, 2.
Ah, yes. There you go. There you
Welcome
go.
to the party, pal.
God, love that movie.
Die Hard.
All right. Let's go to talk about him. Well, that was episode 7 and 8 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, 48 Hours and Old School. These were all right episodes. The first one, I'm not gonna lie, this is what I've been talking about. Some of the antics of Jake Peralta that just, I find it annoying. I find it unfunny and unnecessary is when Jake goes about something that makes it completely selfish and just inconveniences everybody. Like, he does this on like every other episode. Where this time he decided to make these arrests, and all of a sudden, because of his antics, it affects everybody else's life. And because of that, everybody else has to work all over the weekend, and he doesn't, and it seems like he doesn't even care. And he's a big joke about it. And to me, that's not funny. That's annoying. Like, if I knew this type of person, I would be completely annoyed and over it. I'd be like, no, I'm not doing anything for you because your antics are ridiculous. And I know it's supposed to be a comedy, it's supposed to be laughing hysterically, and I just don't find that shit funny. I don't. I'm like, this is mad annoying. Of your selfish antics becoming a detriment to everybody around you. Now, the second episode wasn't as much that way. It was cool. But like the 48 hours when he arrested the guy and then ruined everybody's weekend, and Amy couldn't go out on her date and everybody had to stay. Like, I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? That is when the antics to me are not funny. But I will say I loved the pie, everything with the pie and deciding what's the best pie in the city and everything. And then it turned into like a station-wide thing. I thought that was funny. I thought that was great. I loved that part. That's for sure. Yeah, like, I think that's one of the things I can understand what some people are saying, that some people can't stand Jake's antics. Sometimes. There were times, like in the second episode in Old School, I found them alright. It was fine because it was only a small part of the episode. It wasn't his fuck-ups were completely detrimental to everybody the entire episode. I think when that happens, that's when I get annoyed. But second episode, I did like him fanboying. I thought that was fun with the old cop. And then he said some shit, but guess what? At the end of the day, he defended his captain, and he made things right, and I thought that was great. So those antics I don't mind. So I want to distinguish between the two because I don't mind him as a character. It's when he's completely 100% selfish and a narcissist and everything's all about him and his life. That's when I'm like, no, dude, no. I did like Rosa also with the court case. I thought that was really funny. Of her trying to be like a normal human being and trying to be nice, which is hysterical, and her like almost turning into like a spastic person trying to like, that was great. I loved it. That was top-notch comedy. Which is what it's funny, like this series, like I'm liking like everybody but the main character, which is like probably not what you're supposed to do. But I kind of found the same way with The Office. I'm not gonna lie, Michael Scott I thought was mad annoying. I didn't think he was that funny. I thought he was super annoying. It was all the other characters I loved. Same thing with this show. Oh my god, like it is what it is. It's everybody's different kind of comedy. So it's not that I don't like it. I can see the potential of it. It's just not my favorite right now. But you know, we're watching this thing. We're going through it. So I am looking forward to being able to grow with these characters and being able to love these characters. And I'm starting to see the dynamic between Santiago and Peralta. Like, I'm starting to see that a little bit, and I see the chemistry there. I'll see what's happening. So I do like them together. I think they do have a great dynamic, even if it is very subtle right now. I do like it, and I think it's something that she is somebody that can rein Jake in, and I think that's gonna be desperately needed. But Yeah, I love Terry. I love Holt. I love Rosa. Like, I love all the like side characters. Like, I really do. I think they're great. And yeah, it's just when I like the show. I do. I see the comedy. See, like it's funny, but it's just like I said, when Jake's antics get to the point of overtaking the entire episode, and it's because of his selfish and narcissistic behavior that inconveniences everybody. And he just is like okay with it. I'm like, no, like that's not okay, dude. Like that's what happened in the first episode. It's happened in 48 hours. But in Old School, it you know, it wasn't the main plot that like had everybody like mad at him. Like it was just like one little thing that happened with everything else happening, and that was fine. Like that's what I liked, and it was good. So that balance, I think it's that balance. Like I said, I'm thoroughly enjoying this show. I really am, and like I feel bad for shitting on it. The way I am, but you can't love everything, right? I mean, it is what it is, but I am enjoying the show as a whole, and I am enjoying watching the show with you guys. So if you want to see the full unedited and cut reactions, please head over to my Patreon page. Link is in the description below, or hang out right here on YouTube. Just be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode.